Okay, um, so how far? So you're just a couple chapters in, or you just started it?
In chapter 7.
Oh, chapter 7. Is it? How do you like it so far?
Good.
Yeah.
It's like really good.
Is it? Is it scary or no? It's like funny or what?
Well, the zombies haven't started coming yet, but
Oh, okay. They're just like setting you up for it. Is it a series? Like, are there other ones or no?
yeah, it said something about, like, on the back, it said something about what happens years before of a different book, I think. I don't know if it's a series or not.
Gotcha. That's exciting. Have you heard of, my friend is teaching at another school and they're reading Cirque du Freak, and it's like the whole class is reading this like scary horror book. It's like funny and scary. Have you heard of that? It's supposed to be pretty popular. No? I don't know. Anyway, okay. So yeah, just feel free to, be as honest as you feel comfortable with, okay? Okay, so say you're reading that book, Dawn of the Dreadfuls, is that what it's called? Your book?
Yeah, I think it was.
Something like that. Yeah, okay, so you're reading that or you're reading something else, right? When you come to something you don't know when you're reading, what do you do?
I just try to find out what it means.
You try to find out what it means?
Most of the time.
Most of the time? So, like, what does that look like when you, like, say you come to something and you try to find out what it means? Like, what do you do?
I usually try to think of what it means. And if I can't, I just skip it.
Okay, so, like, you think in your head, like, have I heard of this before? Something like that? And then you skip it? If you don't, sometimes? Yeah. So, like, if you skip it, do you, like, does that ever affect your reading or, like, change what you think about what the rest of it means, or does it not really bother you, or?
Not really.
Not really. You can just skip it and, yeah. Do you ever, like, skip it and, like, you skip it and then you keep reading and you're like, what the heck is going on? Or does it usually, like...
No, it makes more sense once I get more into the story.
Yeah, like if you keep reading, it makes more sense. Yeah, gotcha. So you said that you try to figure it out in your head or you skip it. Do you ever do anything else? No? Those are pretty much the two things you do? Gotcha. So do you think Mr. Jarity is a good reader? Yeah? You can be honest. He's not going to see this. It's okay. Do you think he is? Yeah. Can you think of anyone else just in your life, maybe in your family or like another teacher who you would say is like, oh yeah, they're a good reader?
No, just Mr. Jarity.
Mr. Jarity?
Or at least what I could think of.
Yeah. So, what do you think makes him a good reader?
I don't know.
Do you have any guesses or ideas, like when you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pick him and not my other teachers? You know what I mean? Like, what about him where you're like, oh yeah, he stands out?
Yeah, I can't really think of anything.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if you think of anything when we keep going, just let me know. Okay. Do you think he ever comes to anything he doesn't know when he reads? No. You think he always has like an understanding of what he's reading? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's pretend, for an example, I don't know, we find some kind of book that he's like really unfamiliar with, and he does come across something he doesn't know, which is rare in your thinking, right? Like that probably doesn't happen pretty often, right? What do you think he might do, though, if he did come across something he didn't know?
I think he'd still read it and probably ask other people if they've read it, and if they have, then he might ask, what's the point of it?
Yeah, so ask around, is that what you mean? Like ask other people what they think? And you said, what's the point of it?
Yeah, like, if he doesn't know what it means, like, what's the point of it?
Yeah. If he doesn't know what it means, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Were you thinking something else there, or no? Is that it?
No, I'm always like that.
Okay, I was just wondering. Okay, so you might ask somebody else. Is there anything else you think you would do?
No.
No. Let's say you are helping someone and they're having difficulty reading, or some kind of difficulty while reading. What do you think you would do to help them?
Like, I could help them figure it out.
Yeah. How would you what might you do to help them figure it out?
So, read with them and see how it goes.
Yeah. So read with them. So you mean like when you read something and then I read something, or would you read it at the same time, or?
I think like when I read something.
Yeah. So you would read it like to them?
No, like we both read. Oh, I meant read at the same time.
Read at the same time. Okay. If you were like helping, do you have any siblings, older or younger? Yeah. So do you have any younger siblings?
Oh wait, I am the oldest. But, like,
yeah. So maybe like if they're having difficulty, you might like read together. Or is there anything else you might do to help them if they're like struggling with their homework or something like that?
Yeah, I could help them a little bit, but
yeah. Okay. What do you think Mr. Jurdy would do like in class, for instance, if someone was having difficulty with reading?
Probably help them out.
Yeah. Like, what do you think that might look like if he wanted to help them out?
I don't know.
Can you think of like a time in class where someone didn't know something or struggled with something while reading? Can you think of like an example maybe like of what you might do?
No, I can't really think of anything.
So next question's kind of hard because, I mean, maybe not, but a lot of people, I mean, I personally like kind of struggle with remembering this, but do you remember how you learned to read?
I think I learned myself a little bit, about half of it.
So you learned by reading by yourself, is that what you said?
Yeah, but I still had help with teachers.
Yeah, so teachers helped you. Do you like remember anything about what they did specifically? No. Yeah, it's pretty hard, right? Everyone's like, are you kidding me? It was like years ago. What do you think you would like to do better as a reader?
I don't know. I just like to read. I love to read.
Do you love to read? Me too. It's kind of like if you're an English teacher, then you like to read. So there's nothing that you might want to do better?
Not anything that I can think of.
Mm-hmm. Do you consider yourself a good reader?
Yeah.
Yeah. What makes you say that?
Because I usually figure out what the point of the story is.
Mm. You figure out what the point of the story is?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Anything else do you think makes you a good reader? You said you enjoyed reading.
It's like the books that I read are really good books. I can't think of anything else.
Yeah, I'm just interested for my like what you said the books you read are really good books. So do you pick like certain books? You know what I mean? Like what makes you like choose one book over another? You know what I mean?
I like all kinds of books.
Yeah. What makes something a good book and not a good book? These are really hard questions. I'm sorry.
I think it would make it a good book if I can't really think of anything.
Yeah, that's hard. That's a hard question. I just added that in for my own knowledge, but that was great. Thank you so much, Linda. I really appreciate it. that's it. Those are all the